Alright, so we are back with another Final Fantasy II video. We are still thinking that our destination is going to be just here. Right, over here. No, I can do that. So we've brought ourselves back to the starting village, and we are going to head out in our ship and see what happens. We also have Maria practicing her holy, but these guys are not worth the waste. Now, don't forget, if you're new here, you should go back and watch all of the other videos. And hey, if you like Final Fantasy content or anime content in general, don't forget to subscribe. I genuinely thought we were about to change to a 3D style game for a second. What in the Skylar is happening right now? Are we meant to get a choice between the whirlpool or the thing that's going to shoot barbs at us? Oh great, we're missing our best damage deal. Or were we just fighting in? Sorry, what were we just running in? Are we inside of something right now? I feel like we just got swallowed. I'm not comfortable with it. Thunderbolt 8. We might be underpowered here. And to be fair, that's a nice change of pace. Jesus. Okay. Everyone got a little bit stronger. Where are we? We have a map name or something? We're in a leviathan. Well, it's right down here. That's cooked. That does seem like it's going to be our best option. We really do. We have a double flame lancers. Apparently we lost the character, but we still kept her gear. Damn it. And this is why we bought a bunch of potions while we were backing down. Yes. See how we do with the spears. You're not terrible. Nowhere near what we were getting with certain other characters, but I'm pretty sure our spear work is not the highest level. Depressingly, it is a pretty high level. Keep these. Cool. Can't be affected. We're less likely to be affected by mental status ailments like sleep and confusion. Power slash? Increased damage. Lower defense but increased damage. And guards against physical stuff. Sure. Why not? Don't think we're going to be doing much more damage though. I stand corrected. That is a decent chunk more damage. Like, not a monumental chunk, but a decent chunk. What am I about to walk through? I'm glad you guys can't see the faces that just made me pull. That was nasty. Oh, cool. Okay. We got Rickard the Dragoon joined the party. That's pretty cool. And we just got the achievement for becoming friends with Rickard the Dragoon, who is woefully underleveled. Look, here's the thing: we don't do shields in this group. With swords and spears. Do you have any magic, Rickard? No. Did I just say can't use magic? I'm gonna give you Orichalcum. Our next sword is way down. Mithril sword. Jesus. Yeah, we'll give you Orichalcum. We can level that up. No, we'll also give you Giant's Club. Giant's Helm. Rickard can punch people. Everyone can get the power armlet. Basically the same as the gloves, but better. Is there any other chests in here? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm irked by the fact that we just stand around this thing. And this looks like an idiot. This genuinely looks like it should be an idiot. Kinda hoping it would work like one. Right, so we got swallowed by a leviathan. Now we've got to go through until we can get out the other end. Well, as anyone that has a crystal rod, apparently. It's okay, we don't expect you to be good with the knife straight off the bat. That's something we can work on. I do kind of hate the fact that Furion is just not good compared to everyone else. Maybe I tried to make him a little bit too universal. That might be the issue. Hey, Rickard's already getting significantly better. Ooh. Alright, so there's 2 chests and a ship. Is that our ship? That's just a bit too convenient. I feel like Tsunami should also hurt the other enemies. I feel like using Earthquake in Pokemon. I got better at using a knife, health went up, Betrayal Fang is a thing apparently. Your betrayals. Diamond shield, that's not bad. God needs some. I also... You make me uncomfortable. This whole place makes me uncomfortable, but that thing looks like a worm, and I don't want to fight a worm that's in something's intestines. No thanks. card is badly wounded. Good. But he also got a level up in his knife skills. Also making a lot of money here. Also, we can see its body in the world outside of a battle. We're about to get into a big fight. Maybe we swap Orichalcum for the Gaia Blade? Yeah. Alternatively. No, that'll do. Alright, let's run it. How does this thing swim through the stomach? Yeah, that's a round worm. That's not a fighty kind of worm. That's a lives inside your stomach lining kind of worm. No. Evasion's up. The magic defense is up. Physical defense is up. Stab, stab, stab. Shank, shank, shank. Enemy attacks back. Yeah, we'll try throwing some magic at it. See if anything sticks. It's decent. Nothing seems exceptional against it. We hit it, we're not doing as much though. I think we might just want to have magic going out, and then Richard can just hack it and throw out potions and stuff like that. Just hope that doesn't have... Huh. I was about to say hope it doesn't have too much health, but it didn't have too much health. Right, cool. We're riding a ship out of the Leviathan after not even looking for our teammate. I'm not mad at the whole situation, but Jesus. Tell me you don't care about your teammate without telling me you don't care about your teammate. Also just abandon all of those people. There's a whole community living inside that thing's stomach. We can purify this thing? Loot? 3 chests. Alright, let's see what we got. Undead. We're dealing with undead, so we hold it. Yes, I know it's not doing as much damage as our punches would, but I feel like Holy's going to be helpful in the long run. Shit out of the Hillgeese. Dang it. Staff. That's disappointing. But where are these other two chests? Is the secret passageway on the side? Alright, I don't know. 50. I don't remember ever seeing a werewolf in another Final Fantasy game. There we go. A white robe. Cards against elemental attacks and status effects. Might give that to you because it also decreases magical interference, and she is technically a magic person. Back. Why I went back. Alright, collect treasure from half of the chests. Love getting achievements. Achievements are a good chunk of why I like playing video games. There is another chest over here. Please don't just be... Did I hear Goth go? Sorry, I saw a vampire go. Joke had to be made. Is there one in the other corner as well? No, good, because I wasn't going back to the other corner. It also didn't just have a staff in it, though I have already got so many ethers I can't pick any more up. Oh. I love the fact that the attacks all have different animations, or the different weapons that you use. One there, there's a doorway there, and there's 3 chests. Alright, we'll hit up the chest up the top, and then we'll go to that other doorway up on the top left. Flame bow and a flame lance. Not really overly helpful, but hey, can't complain too much. Nice. Always good to get a good chunk of extra stats. Right. So we need to get through this quick. Otherwise it's going to be the longest video we've ever made. For this series anyway. Stubborn. I can't be bothered with this. Those slimes are just annoying. Then they have no elemental weakness. I'm not bothered. Right. So we can come back this way. We can go across. We're not going to bother with that extra chest either. You need to heal to get out of this combat though. Furion is almost dead. This is basically just Furion that needs to be healed. Where's my potions at it? None. Alright. Yay, lava. Go through this one. Let's just hope we don't have anyone die on us. Knowing these games, it's the one that's furthest away from the entrance. This doesn't hurt us too much. How are you alive here? Even just on a fundamental level. These things should either be dying from the heat, or how are they eating here? If they're not dying from the heat, the thing they should be eating should be dying from the heat. So grab the chest. Flame helm. We should probably equip any ice attacking weapons we've got. I really don't want to equip the ice bow. On the plus side, our strongest level spell in this game was it? Specifically for Maria. Trying to tell me something in it. Also, a chest over there that we didn't hit. I don't want to go back to check it. Probably going to be ice gloves. You know what? I don't care enough right now. Right. Before we go through these doors, because I can almost guarantee there's going to be a big fight on the other side. Catch up. Somebody's getting ice gear. Sorry, fire gear, not ice gear. Have them. Much as I hate to do it, we're going to give you the ice bow. Fire in a fire zone is just not a good idea. Wait. Right, the flame speed is not bad. Just hitting it's not bad. Wizard's definitely not bad. Fire 16. We shouldn't have sent him in with a weapon he's never used before. Yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic. I'll be real with you. Sorry. Something back to his flame lances. You know, give him back the gear we just had him in. Go to you and optimal. swap the... You know what, screw it. We'll give you 2 flame lancers. And Guy... Your optimal's basically what you had anyway. Alright, floor 4. The chest there, doorway there. Okay. Well, the fact that these things can't self-destruct if they haven't been damaged. Such a good mechanic. They're stable. They're good. They're not going to kill you. If they can, you're the one doing the wrong thing. What? Was it the right way? Oh, it's not. There's just a chest over here. And ice damage. So... Cool. Ice Lance. Nifty. Significant power increase. Now we've got some fire and ice going on. Devil's Blood. Concerning that we're on an ice level and we've got a plant showing up. Build dies nice and easy though. Alright, yeah, I suppose we'll just keep on going. Probably should have given the ice lance to somebody that's actually good. Ice gloves. Need to stop doing this shit. Ambushed by bugs and goths. Oh no. That is the path, and it's quicker to get to that chest going through and back around. Nope. Hate these guys so much. Alright, one chest that's basically on the path we have to follow anyway, and then that looks like it's going to be another boss room. Not mean to flee that time. Well that I've gotten to the point in this game where I don't flee from fights that I don't think I'm going to win, just ones that is going to be annoying to do. I'm happy with that for me. Right, let's just quickly do some high potioning. Hey, Furion finally got to level 9 with spears. Good for him. That's an ice sword. Whoa. That is a significant power increase. But also, we're about to go into fire. Sorry, we're about to fight the... So it doesn't matter. Let's be real. This boss... They're gonna make me fight a boss every 2 floors of this by the looks of things. Not including the first. This boss is going to be just... crap out of it, use fire spells. Hell, Ricard's already a step ahead of everything. He's using fire lances. I do appreciate that their robes are changing colors. Just in case it wasn't obvious enough that the elements are changing. And are they sacrificing themselves to summon these big guys? So that's a bold move. Jesus. That was a hit and a half. Two rounds and we're done either way. There goes the ice keys. Now, what element will be on floor 7? Almost out of ace potions. Alright, there's a doorway up there. Several doorways and 2 chests. So I'm going to say the bottom right's going to be the exit. Top right's going to be a dud. Bottom left's going to be a dud that they want us to go to anyway. There's already a chest there. Hit them all. Hit them fast. Hit them hard. Nice. Well, look at that. That is actually a good item. That's 50,000 gil worth of item. A single piece. God's better at using spears once again. Still check the doors. No. 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 Right. Just like we expected, that one was a dud. That one's also a dud. That one will be real. That's surprising. Earth Marlboro. This is some Marlboro Blacks. No, no, no. Just glad that escaping doesn't give a detriment to itself. Significant increase. That also can poison things. Not really wizardy. I love it though. Now, if only Guy would leave anything alive, the poison didn't do anything to him. I love that we've ended up with a rather odd dynamic for the group. Like, these are not standard, what you would expect the standard jobs for these guys to be. Maybe Guy. Guy kind of fits where he should be. Tyrion should be using a sword. And they want us so badly to get Miria to use either magic all the time or one chest in the whole time. Chests. Yeah, they want her either using magic or a bow. And then they too. But we're like, no, we're just gonna get her to beat the crap out of everything. And I love that for us. Spider silk. Cool. Didn't expect this one to be the right one. Right, so we're gonna go up to this one in the middle of the room next, then we'll go to the one on the right, then we'll go to the one on the left, if we need to. These two floors haven't really told us what element Gigas we're gonna be fighting this time. Like, the fire one had lava for the floor, and the ice one had ice for the floor. This doesn't have anything, it's rocky, so maybe the earth Gigas? Hermes shoes? Or Hermes, we just saw his kicks. The unicorn horn. Is that just an item that casts haste? Hermes shoes, I mean, not the unicorn horn. Increase the number of attacks. That's the same effect as haste. I must already have a unicorn horn somewhere. There it is. Kills all status effects. Has the same effect as Basuna. I'm still going with Earth. Green rope seems very earthy to me. Roll the full. I thought they were going to throw two of them at me for a second then. Thunder. Just gonna throw hits and blizzards, because blizzard is a strong spell. We should stop. Right. Oofed. Let's not throw thunder at this guy. Let's cast Shell on everyone, and you can hit yourself with a high potion. Protect. Wizard, hit him, hit him. This is going to be a bit longer a fight. Much better though. We should have given him the Gaia sword. Damn it. He's lost for card. Yeah, we'll stick with these two hitting, and you can throw the Phoenix down. Oh, there we go. Just gotta get Ricard back up. We got 3 different level ups from that. That's pretty fucking sick. Let's cast Life. We don't really get to cast it very often. Also, that means we haven't been able to train it up very much. So. Or 8. There's 1 chest in the place and it doesn't seem very good. It's going to be one of the last 2. No chance it's not one of the ones right at the other end. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was 6 apparently. We're wasting a Phoenix down now. One, 2, 3, 4. That was only 4. This is all just confusing me. Not that I need help or anything, just hit him. Hit him hard, hit him fast. It's up, bleeding. Ooh, you're new. I don't like that. You also look both like you're tanky and like you should be a mage. I don't like that either. Imbibe. Okay, he's not all that. Flare tone? We'll teach Flare to... Teach Flare to Guy. Try this one. Is it gonna be this one or the one across the hall? I have zero doubt in the slightest it's going to have to be one of those two. Hey. Right. Sorry. No, I wanted this. We have 2 chests, 3 chests, and a door. We need to go up towards that 3rd chest to get to the doors anyway. Also, we're getting water environment, so maybe we'll get a water gigas this time. Right, an hourglass. I'm assuming either cast haste or slow. Be cool if it was one of those items that depended on who you use it on. You throw it on an ally, they get haste. You throw it on an enemy, they get slowed. That'd be cool. This is a decent dungeon. Like, it has some... Every environment is kind of tropey for whatever element we're going after, which is what you like in a dungeon. And the only thing is that the enemies don't seem to fit too well. Like, this is the water environment. I suppose plants kind of fit with watery environments. Yes. Like, this is where you could have some fish. Crap. God damn this devil snare. Is this... No, this is the confusion, not amnesia. I love the fact that the amnesia cure is a mallet. Just bonks the guy on the noggin. Oh, blizzard at it. Did not go well. He just took himself out. That sucked. Maria and Richard got better with their weapons, so that's a plus, I guess. Life on guy. And we'll throw some cures out. Not useful, already full. Punch every last one. Punch them all out. And Ricard is put. Throw an antidote on him. That one might have been venomed. Great monsters. Oh, great. I'm hoping the D&D logic works here. The Dragoon should also be able to do extra damage to it. D&D logic still works. Fire's still doing extra damage to it, so that's a plus. You can throw fire at it as well. Your fire's only level. You're leveling up your fire. You've got fire spears. Nice. What white robe as opposed to black robe. Hopefully it increases our damage output. Maria doesn't really cast healing magic. No, we're fighting plants. Why it should be the call either way. We're just gonna quickly throw everything we've got at it. Nice, easy taken care of. I just need to take care of... Huh. Green poison must be what goes away after the fight. Okay, there's our exit. After one more little fight. Shouldn't there have been a fight here? No chests, just a door. Is that Minwoo? Awesome. Hame. God, even the effects are kind of that way. This guy will legitimately just Kamehameha or a door down. Oh, sick. It's unfortunate that it killed Minwoo. That was still sick. Right, what about the other orbs? What do you got? Just give me a fire tome. We're getting buffs. That's cool. Fire for our strength, earth for our spirit. I'm really glad we didn't just walk out of here now. Getting buffed for all of our attributes by the looks of things. Clarity of water, intelligence, yeah. And then that leaves wind, which is increasing our defense. Agility. That makes more sense. I was very confused for half a second there. Alright, we're going to bounce out of here. And that's where we're going to wrap up for the week. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have. If you have, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and like us while you're down there. Yeah, I've been Faye, you've been awesome, and I'll see you all next time.